Hey everyone, this is Mike from Junkie Crafts and Builds, and today we're going to be looking at the X-Transbots Dante. So this is the front of the box. We have our sides here. First in, last out, everyone goes home. And then we have the back. Here's the bio. If you want to take a moment and pause to read that. And the stats. So all in all, cool looking box. Let's open them up and see what's inside. Okay everyone, now that we got the accessories out of the packaging, we have the instruction manual, which has a nice image, same as the front of the box of Dante. The instructions are very plainly laid out here, pretty easy to read. And then on the back, it has the bio on here. I'm not sure I've seen many instruction manuals with that, but don't quote me, this is my impression. So we have the card, credit card style. We have the adapter piece for the ladder in a very nice white, decently sculpted. And with that we have the water effect. It looks like it's in two pieces, but I'm not going to chance taking it apart. Looks like it just fits right into that little spot there, so you can shoot water everywhere. And what does he need to shoot? But he has flame effects, which are really cool. You got 4 of them, and you can set them up in all sorts of different positions here, so that's neat. We have the weapon, nicely sculpted, looks like it's painted. Very cool. And final accessory, we have a spare head. Looks like it's a angry growl face, yelling mood here, but the eyes are really nicely done. The yellow, it's pretty good. You got a little gray accent in here, so nicely done. Looks like we got a little pivot joint here. So now with the main figure, my first impression is this guy is long and he's big. He's hefty. He's got a lot of die cast here in the feet, but nicely done. I mean, the details here are really sharp. Very realistic for the fire engine mode. There's the bottom, relatively clean. You can see the inferno legs like any other mold. Front, very cool. Clean up the windshield already to the magnet. We're supposed to have opening doors here, which we do. And you can see the inside there. We got 2 seats and a dashboard and a steering wheel. Kind of pops open for that. I'm assuming that's for transformation. Yeah. We have a ratcheted ladder. So let's see how far we can extend here. So that's a pretty decent length here, and looks like we have a little bit of side to side, which is nice. Like I said, ratchet it up and down. People worried about how this will look. I think this actually accents nicely with the rest of the mold. But we'll see how transformation goes with that. Yeah. So let's see. Comparisons. I have not Inferno, but Wrestle, which is the Make Toys mold. And as you can see, Inferno or Dante definitely takes the length. Wrestle might be a little wider, but looks good. Again, the chrome on this is really nicely done. So, and for comparison, of course, we have MP33, their Inferno, and I put the chrome faceplate on him. But yeah, he's another short guy. They're about the same length. He's about the same length as the Make Toys here. But this guy feels substantially lighter You know, this guy's got rubber wheels and everything. Definitely, you know, got the realistic look down. So, anyway, that's that. So let's see how well he transforms, which I'm not going to do on camera, but I'll tell you my experience next. And we're back. So here he is in bot mode. The transformation wasn't horrible, but I will tell you, this little armature and how it collapses in there, it had me for a second or two. I had it reversed, and I was wondering why I couldn't get it straight. So you just have to remember to fold it in on everything. But overall, he looks awesome. Nice and thick legs, you know, big feet. Body's a little, you know, more heroically proportioned. Yeah, I mean, really nice. Now, the little gimmick here with the nozzle is hidden inside the arms. Mine on this side pops out real easy. So, and to swap them out, you fold this arm back, and it's going to loosen up this little side piece right here. And basically, you're going to pull this back, and then you're going to start sliding the nozzle up through, and then you're going to fold the hand like this, palm down, and that folds back inside the arm. Probably we're going to need a spudger to open that up. It's a little bit of a pain to get your nail underneath there. But yeah, going in close on him here, his face is really nicely sculpted. The body, yeah, you can still see the inside. I know some people don't like that, but it's dark enough where you don't really see anything unless you're getting in on him. Again, all that sculpted detail from vehicle mode. There's some hidden parts there. The rest of it gets hidden inside the legs with the panels here, and that's really cool. So let's see, comparison. So we'll go with the obvious one first, which is going to be the Masterpiece Inferno, and you can see he's a lot taller. Pros and cons, obviously, this guy's super tuned, where this guy is a good mix of additional detail. Obviously, the biggest plus for this guy is how they engineered hiding the ladder, whereas the X-Transbots, it's right there. It's more tuned, or not, I'm sorry, not tuned, but toy accurate. Pardon me. But again, this guy's really light. He's got, you know, he's got ratchet legs, or feet, and knees and stuff. He's got some hardware. But having him side by side, it's I think it's the torso here. He's very squat, you know, which again was with the tune. Where I like the details on the, you know, the lights in the feet and the silver. His hips aren't, you know, big and square. So if I had to choose between these two, it all depends on if I'm really trying to be tuned for my collection or if I want a good mix. I'd have to go with this guy, I think, more than the Masterpiece, because I like the aesthetic. Now with the Make Toys mold, again, bigger, but they seem a little similar in the chest in regards to like the shape and size. I do like the Make Toys mold. I think he's big and chunky, and you know, this guy looks like he's ready to work. Obviously this is a little obnoxiously long, but I think they complement each other better in my collection than the Masterpiece. And let's see, just for other comparisons, Here he is with the MP44KO prime. You see, he's almost as tall. And last but not least, we had to have the bromance with the Bad Cube Recon, their version of Red Alert. And I think they look good together as well. As you can see between the X-Transbots and the Masterpiece. Yeah, I think just this guy, Dante, has enough variety where he complements and breaks up the Super Tune aesthetic just enough. Some people are probably complaining about the height. Some people complain about the ladder. They already do. Some people complain because he's just X-Transbots. But you know, I think if you don't have an Inferno, and the Masterpiece is hard to find, and he's pricey, you know, this guy will be a good addition. You know, he's got, you know, ratchet ankle rotation or tilt, excuse me. You don't get much. You don't get any up. You get some toe down. You know, he has a waist swivel. No ab crunch. Figure ratchets. Let's see, bicep. You get a double jointed? Not really. I'm not going to push it. Head, look up. You know, all the other things that you watch your regular reviewers, they'll tell you all the articulation points. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a reviewer. That's just my impressions. And I think he's good. You know, the white of the nozzle piece could be a little offsetting, but you know, if you're really looking that close into him, then that's with you. So that's it for him. I'll do some pictures and some comps, but yeah, I like him. I'm glad I got him. I'll have Holler coming out hopefully soon. We'll see this part. This is one thing, if we're gonna have one thing to gripe about, it's the tolerance for the wrist with getting the nozzle through. And fingers, he's got the pointer finger, all the other fingers are molded together, typewriter, kind of sucks. But, you know, and just a quick update to my first impressions, things I found out after looking at some other reviewers like TM Reviews. The hands, I originally said that the fingers besides the pointer finger were all together. That's incorrect. They are individually articulated, again, though they are all in this typewriter fashion, as you can see here. Again, this tolerance on the wrist is still not great. So, but his hands are individually. And I said before about the no tilt up and down. That's not going to be the case, because obviously if you extend the foot down, you're going to get your ankle rocker. And you're going to get, if you pull it around, you get a toe tilt up, toe tilt down. So he does have more articulation than I originally had said. But my thoughts still stand. He's a good figure. He looks great. Very well articulated. Just a couple little things that bug me. Like I said, the main thing is just the hands. But all in all, a good figure and a great buy. I can't wait to get their version of Holler. So yeah, thumb works. Oh, let's see, weapons or accessories or whatever you want to call it here. Let's see how well he holds his gun. So he's got a tab up in the upper part of the of his fist. Lord. Come on, So that's my gist for Dante. He's good. He's got some quirks, but yeah, good solid figure. So that's all I have. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Talk again soon.